So let's dive into the digestive health. What does that mean?
Okay. So, well, first of all, there's 3 things I want people to walk away with in terms of takeaways. Number 1 is we've all heard the saying, you are what you eat, correct?
Yes.
The truth is you are what you digest. Because if you're not digesting it, you can't absorb it. And so it's more than just you are what you eat. It's we are what we digest. The second thing I want people to take away is, again, something you know well. Just because something is common doesn't mean it's normal for the body, right?
Right.
You've probably had people who've come to see you for persistent chronic constipation, and their doctors have said, that's just your normal. You're not going to have a bowel movement, but once or twice a week. That is not normal, right?
Right.
And the third takeaway then is what works for the men in our lives isn't necessarily going to work for us. And women are different.
I found that very interesting.
Yes. And the needs of women are different. And I keep having to reiterate this to my husband, right? Is, what the diet that's working for you, the approach that's working for you isn't necessarily going to work for me. Having a little harder time getting that to sink into him than it did to me. So those are the 3 key things I want to reiterate to people throughout the presentation. When we're talking about digestion, what we're talking about is your ability to literally break down the things that you're eating into the substances that are usable to the organs of your body.
Right. So they absorb through the intestines and give us our fuel that we need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, that begins with chewing, right? The digestion piece really begins in the mouth.
Yes. We all heard our mom say you should chew, 32 times or something? Right. Well, at least back in my day.
Right. And most people, women included, especially moms who are trying to manage a bunch of things and little ones that don't sit still at the table for very long, right? They're not chewing their food. Mom isn't eating mindfully. Mom isn't chewing her food thoroughly. And so you're really putting the rest of the digestive system at a disadvantage.